One of the other things that can play a big part in that, in terms of supporting us through those times, is family. Now, you mentioned before that, you started a young family as you grew up through this journey. A lot of the roles that you talked about, they can be very demanding, and particularly the one you're in now, there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. Tell me about how you've balanced the family life and work life, and how they've supported you along your journey.
Again, if I'm honest about it, I haven't balanced it quite as well as I would like to have. So It's not easy. It's not easy. So along the way, I've made personal sacrifices to get to where I've got to, and it's probably only after the event I've realised that the amount of sacrifice that my wife's made as well. So if you think, packed her up and moved her to Melbourne with a 1-year-old child, and we didn't know anyone, and 11 months later she was living in Perth, where we knew one person, I think we knew when we went to Perth, outside of my work community. And being the kind of person I was, I worked, crazy hours, and I was away a lot, and I was really driven to try and, get back over east at some point and get closer to home. But I probably lost a bit of perspective on being a great husband and great dad for a while. Now, fortunately, I was married to someone who's supported me incredibly. And she also knew the bigger picture of what we were trying to do. So she was bought into that. But I couldn't have achieved that without a great partner. And, truth be told, I've probably only realised that with a bit more clarity as I've got a bit older and realised, well, if I had my time again, I might have just managed things a little bit differently. So I'd just say it's not easy. It's you got to have a great partnership with your partner or whoever it is around you, and you've got to work at it.
Yeah, she obviously believed in you.
Yeah, she backed me. And we didn't do things. I didn't do things in absolute isolation. I mean, probably the toughest day was that one I talked about when I, went home from work and said, right, we're off to Perth. That was a bit. I would have done that differently.
Impressive.
Yeah, I would have done that differently this time around. But we've always done things together in partnership.
There's no reason everyone can't win out of it in their own ways as well, as long as you've got that supportive network. Right?
Yeah, correct. That's right. I think just look at the end of the day. I work hard when I'm at work. I'm able to do that because I've got a supportive partner in Sandy, my wife. Being successful in my job also brings other benefits. It helps me provide for the family in a way that I like to. And it's given us a lot of experiences and good times along the way as well.
Yeah, you've got to look at the big picture.
100%, mate.